The religions are: number 1, Buddhism; number 2, Islam; number 3, Christianity; number 4, Hinduism; and number 5, Buddhism.
The Judaism have only one God. This Yahweh God is called our God. Represents the Jewish conception of the divine nature and the relationship between God and the Jewish people. The word refers to the Jewish religion, tradition, and culture of the Jewish people. It is the oldest of the three monotheistic religions most widely used, along with Christianity and Islam, also known as religions of the Book of Abraham, and less of them in number of faithful. Buddhism is historically broken down the other two religions.
Islam it is one God, Allah. Muslims are monotheists and believe in Allah alone. Islam is the youngest universal monotheistic religion of the world in terms of number of followers, with 1,300 million. 1/5 are Arab. This put the top stop Christian that organized society. The origin of Islam is very different from Christianity. While the disciples of Christ were a persecuted minority within a legal and social organized, the Roman state was also Islam religion. Christianity. Christians are monotheistic belief only in a God. That is God, that is the name given by his beliefs. Christianity is a monotheistic Abrahamic religion based on the life and teachings attributed to Jesus of Nazareth, as presented in the biblical canon and other New Testament writings. Christians believe that Jesus is the Son of God and the Messiah, or Christ, prophesied in the Old Testament, who died for the remission of the sins of making and rose 3 days after his death.
Hinduism is a polytheistic religion. It has millions of gods. Everything has a god, and every god has its own cults and temples. Vishnu is the most representative of the gods. Hinduism is the predominant religious tradition of the Indian subcontinent and is predominant in the countries like India and Nepal. It is the third largest religion in the world, with more than 1 billion believers, after Christianity and Islam. It is one of the most massive Indian religions. It is based on a multitude of gods and goddesses, and the Indian people the most religious nation of earth, giving himself living baths in the sacred waters of the Ganges, continuous pleasures and the rituals of festivals. They practice an ancient technique called yoga, and that is the opposite.
Buddhism. There is no definite God, just worship the Buddha by his intelligence and his teachings. And though Hinduism have things like nirvana or karma, Buddhism is not organized with a vertical hierarchy. Religious authority is based on the sacred text, the sutras, literary speech. Besides that, there is a large intent in the interpretation and teachers contributing characters through story that have commented and analyzed. The monastic community was historically organized by transmission lines, and in some schools the chains of relationship between teachers and students are simple.
Mormonism, the Movement of Latter-day Saints, is a group of Restoration Christian religions. Its members say they accept the teaching of Jesus Christ. The basis of his doctrine are the Bible, the Book of Mormon, Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pledge of Gay Praise. The latter two texts based on the revelation of the prophet. We believe in God, the Eternal Father, and in His Son, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit. Claim to believe in the Trinity, but his belief is most pilgrimage, since they say that the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit are one because they have a meaning, using concepts other strangers. They also claim that both the Father and the Son have bodies like us, of flesh and bone, and bring them to your state. Adam is our God, the only God we have meant understanding.